I've joined on Zoom security analyst Adib Sani for more on this. Adib, good evening. Many thanks for your time. I guess, or I suppose, we can call this warning by the CDS as an early warning sign, as we know that early warning signs are one of the things to tackle as soon as possible before some of these things get out of hand.
Well, I don't know if I'll call it an early warning sign, because this is something that we have known for some time now and have spoken about. Indeed, I have taken the trouble to go to these neighboring countries on a fact-finding mission. The situation is quite worrying, and the insecurity in the Sahel region traces its roots to happenings in Northern Africa, including the Algerian civil war that gave rise to Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, Ansar Deen, Ansar Sharia, etc. And they have been able to take large spaces within the Sahel region. And it is not surprising. According to the Global Terrorism Index, the region is responsible for most terrorist attacks than any other place in the world. So we do know the issues, and I'm extremely excited that the general has mentioned them. I've always stated that, look, the militarized approach to dealing with the threat is not helping, because in the past, Tamani, we've had Joint Task Force, we've had Operation Takuba, Operation Bakan, we've had the Accra Initiative, a whole lot of initiatives, including those ones that were put together by the French-speaking countries within the sub-region. But if you ask me today, have we made any progress so far as countering violent extremism in the subcontinent is concerned? I would say no. That is why it is very important that we look at the other issues, those deep-seated socioeconomic and geopolitical factors that create that enabling environment for terrorism to thrive. And those are lessons as Ghana we can learn from Burkina Faso, from Mali, and other countries within the sub-region.
Now, Adib Sani, what would you recommend? I mean, we understand, or the CDS made mention that, well, for those military officers in training should probably move away from, you know, the too much militarization of their tactics and so on, and, you know, sort of taking into an adaptive approach. In terms of these adaptive approaches to fight terrorism, you know, the likes of Boko Haram, etc., and with the rise of AI, how can we be adaptive in this response to terrorism within the Sahel and now into Ghana as well?
Well, there's a need for cooperation amongst the various countries within the sub-region. Indeed, if Ghana does its homework well and Burkina Faso doesn't, it makes nonsense of all our efforts. That is why it is critical that countries share real-time intelligence. So if you are looking for a terrorist in Mali, you'll be looking for the same terrorist in Ghana. Also, we need to address the major sticking points. One of it is youth unemployment, issues of marginalization, especially concerning the food base in Ghana. And I'm doing some work on it, by the way. Very soon, I would have it published. And then there's a need for all of us, you, myself, everybody listening or watching us, to be part of that process. That is why the introduction of the FUC something, say something was very critical. Unfortunately, it has not been well managed, because you go out there, you ask people, what is it exactly you have to see? They are not able to tell you. What do you have to say? They are not able to tell you. Who do you have to say it to? They are not able to tell you. So it is a multi-approach that has to be adopted, instead of just relying hook, line, and sinker on that militarized posture, which I must say has not been able to help.
Well, I want to thank you so much for your time, Adib Sani, speaking to us there.
Well, away from that, the death toll from Monday's deadly floods